Okay, for the next week, I'm going to have my book genre be randomly chosen from this wheel. We've got fantasy, sci-fi, romance, historical fiction, contemporary fiction, thriller, young adult, and mystery. I don't think I have any other genres on my shelf right now, so let's see what my first genre is going to be. It didn't even land on fantasy. Okay, it says it picked fantasy. Weird, because the thing's on romance. But, okay. I guess it's fantasy. Okay, so let's see what might be considered fantasy. Hunter of Gods. Fantasy, okay. It's not a for sure, so I'm gonna look at what other ones I might have. Okay, so I know I had more than one fantasy. The Star Shepherd. Excuse me. So far, this would be the yes if I can't find any others that are fantasy. I think I have one other. Something I thought that's interesting to note. They look kind of similar. Like the designs or whatever. They're not the same author or anything. Let's see. Bloodleaf looks like. That's interesting. I'm gonna look, because I've looked on my bookshelf, and this one is from my cubby. I'm gonna look in my box just to see if I don't have any more. I think I could have another one, but I don't think I do. Okay, so I looked at both of them. This one seems more of what I'd most likely be in the mood to read next than the other one. I kind of skimmed through it, and there's I guess since it's a young adult, because he's 11, there's illustrations of robots fighting and stuff. So I thought that might be pretty cool to read about. So I'm gonna read The Star Shepherd next. Okay, so I'm gonna have the wheel pick my second book for the week. We've got mystery, historical fiction, horror, contemporary fiction, young adult, sci-fi, or romance. Okay, sci-fi. Okay, let's see what kind of sci-fi I have. No, for sure this one's one. Satellite by Nick Lake. Maybe. Let's see. Look to see if anything else is science fiction. I don't know if I really have any other science fiction, so let me look at this one. Nah, that's more like a romance. Excuse me, I think. Take that back. Death House by Sarah Penborough. Oh, that's more of a thriller. I really don't think I have anything other than what I just grabbed. So it looks like it's gonna be Satellite by Nick Lake. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my third book of the week right now. We've got mystery, historical fiction, thriller, contemporary fiction, young adult, or romance. Okay, contemporary fiction. Okay, so I think for my contemporary fiction, I'm gonna want one possibly from my recent book haul. So that's historical. That's historical. Contemporary. Probably historical. I think that is contemporary. Historical. My cat trying to break down the door. Perfectly Undone by Jamie Raintree. I think that's what I'd want to do for the contemporary fiction one. Okay, so it's the end of the week, and it's kind of my take on how much I enjoyed or did not enjoy these books. So I started with The Star Shepherd, which was fantasy, Satellite, which was sci-fi, and Perfectly Undone, which was contemporary. And so, Star Shepherd, I just think I wasn't the right audience for this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do read, like, children's lit and young adult frequently, but, like, this is, like, middle school lit. It's just the premise was kind of, I mean, yes, there's an adventure or whatever, but, like, I don't know, the whole concept of basically you have to catch stars and keep them in balance, and that's kind of it. It just wasn't for me. So Satellite, I really ended up enjoying. I literally had the wheel pick it for me, so I can't really control that I had it fantasy, sci-fi back to back, because I feel like they're very similar sometimes. Hey, Luna. And, I was kind of apprehensive at first, but however, before the whole this video of my TBR being chosen. I had been picking this up pretty frequently as like a maybe I'll read this next kind of a thing. So it was really something it was in my mind. And so when I did pick sci-fi, I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to read because I'd been going back and forth on it so much. It had surprises, it had suspense and stuff, adventure. I love the concept of like, you know, basically they were born on a spaceship and now they're on Earth again, or not again, but like for the first time, and all they've ever done was seen and heard about it. And it's just like a cool take on like they're really outsiders and stuff. And they did really good on that. So the one thing I did not like that just kind of threw me off, like you got used to it or whatever. See how like everything is lowercase? And then like you don't see. It's not spelt right. I can handle it. I could handle it, obviously. I read the whole book. But yeah. I just kind of wish he would have spelt things properly and had it, capitalize the first letter of the sentence. But I guess that's just either the writing style or the publishing style. I'm gonna think it's the writing style, though. But that's, like, my only big thing with it. And then with Perfectly Undone by Jamie Raintree. I did not like this book, like, I don't want to say at all, but like, it was not for me. Basically everyone was just insufferable, and like, I don't know, it was just so slow, and I was just getting to where I couldn't stand it anymore, because it is kind of one of those books where it did that thing of, I didn't DNF it, I did, like, fast read it or whatever, but, like, what I guess it's technically called, like, a slice of life kind of thing, but I call it, like, day in the life, day in the life, day in the life, day in the life, where it's just kind of, like, it just goes through the motions, and nothing is, I mean, yeah, we're seeing, like, internal conflict and whatever, but not much is happening. It's like, okay, I don't know, between this and Star Shepherd, I would say they're about the same in terms of how much I didn't like them. It was in different ways, but I feel like it's more fair to say I didn't like this because the premise seemed like something that I would read. It was just executed poorly. You know, because with Star Shepherd, it's just the premise, I think, just wasn't for me, and this is just, normally it would be, it's just the execution. And so out of, let's see, I did 3 books in 1 week-ish. This is kind of a little later, but I wanted it to be a representation once I've read it all. So Star Shepherd, I really almost found boring, really, or just too simple, I guess. Satellite was really good, and then Perfectly Undone was just not executed well, and that's unfortunate because it could have been, hey, we got Millie now. It could have been really good, but it just wasn't.